What does it mean for you to be the one who's accomplished this for the program, going back to the NCAAs after a 16-year drought?
Well, it's been way too long. The drought was way too long, but just really excited. Excited for the players, excited for the program. All of our hard work is paid off. Also, the great thing for us is we didn't experience this last year. So last year we did all this hard work. We had ourselves in a good position, and then it was all canceled. So this year to see it, come alive and, to sit there and be waiting and your name's called, it's just an awesome feeling. So just really, really excited.
It's great. And what has your message been to the girls, to your players this week on mentally how to sort of be ready for this, which most of them have not experienced yet?
Yeah, well, this week it was all about, resting our minds, bodies, like getting focused, and I think re-energizing. I think for a student athlete, just in general, it's been a tough year. It's been a COVID year. It's been a year where you don't do what you typically do, just with, friends and all that stuff. So I think it's just been a little bit abnormal. So leading up to this, there's all this anxiety about like, what's the tournament going to be like? Are fans there? Are they not? Are we in lockdown? Are we not? But I really truly feel in the Pac-12 we have an advantage. And the reason why is because we travel with partner schools and we're gone. We've had 3 5-day road trips this year. So we're already kind of prepared of what it's like on the road in hotels, kind of on lockdown. Other teams have not. They go fly in the same day or they, go in for a game and leave. They haven't been on the road that long. So I think there's an advantage. I think we're excited. A lot don't know what to expect, like you said, because they haven't been there. But we've had 3 that have. And so they're just kind of leaning on them and helping just share what it's like. And, it's an exciting time.
Thanks.
We're going dancing. That's all I know. We're going dancing.
So, Coach, even though you guys knew you guys were going to be in the tournament, was there still butterflies leading up to today and right before they announced your guys' name?
No, I think it's more excitement, not butterflies, more just anticipation and excitement to see who we're going to play, what region, who's in our bracket, who we're facing first. I think it's really hard for student athletes to not know what's next and not know who they're going to play. And I think they're just kind of settled knowing, okay, this is our opponent, this is when we're playing, just more information. But so it wasn't a nerve-wracking thing. I think it's more nerve-wracking. We don't know if you're going to be in. We knew we were going to be in and wanted to see if we'd have a great seat or a great seed in the tournament and, who we're matched up against. And we're just excited.
How familiar are you with Stony Brook's program?
I'm not that familiar. Obviously, tonight I'm going to become very familiar.
And oh, sorry.
No, so things happen
Go
really
ahead.
fast. Did a little bit of research upstairs. Very good team. Successful 5 losses for the year. Very good defensive team. 4th in the conference and holding, field goal percentage defense. So I think we're excited. It's going to be different, but that's what it's all about. It's one and done, and you're going to face different people that you don't know anything about. But I think that's the excitement of March, Madness.
Hi, you've played for a team that was number 3 seed. Now you're coaching a team that's number 3 seed, the 2 highest seeds in Arizona's NCAA tournament history. A lot of similarities between the team as far as success. What's it mean to you to be, play for one of the best teams and coach one of the best teams at the same school?
It means a lot. It's funny because when you're a player, I didn't even remember we were 3 seed. Actually, Adam told me because it's been so long. It's you forget. But it's exciting. I think it's exciting because if you would have asked me when I took this job, would in year 4 we'd be a top 15 team or we were a top 12 team. In year 5 we would have been through 6 through 11 the whole year, making the tournament as a 2 or a 3 seed. I would have said, ooh, I don't know about that. So I think that we've came a long way. When I got the job, we were like a 300 RPI. And we were always chosen 11th or 12th in the conference. So to be second in the conference behind a team like Stanford, to be going into the tournament, knowing we're in, just waiting to see where we're at and who we're playing, it's just an amazing feeling. And it showed just how much we've turned everything around. And it's been because of the players. The players have poured their heart out. We've gotten some good pieces. Then other good players joined, but we're just in the start. Like this is hopefully not a one and done thing. This is something I hope every year we're in this conversation and we're at this level. It's awesome to have been there as a player and now to do it as a coach. I think a lot of people don't have success with their alma mater. It's not easy. because when we were good when I was a player, there's a lot of comparisons, and Joan's incredible. But then to come here and like, oh, Joan went to this many tournaments, it's like, what? It's like, okay, well, give us some time, So I think it's rewarding to do it because our hard work is paying off. The vision is there, and the players that came to Arizona, they were all sold a vision. There was no evidence. We didn't have any proof. Now it's easier to recruit because okay, we were number 10, we were number 6. Before it was like, we hope we are one day, come join us, and we might be. Like now it's there. So it's just, I'm happy. I'm happy to be here at Arizona. I'm happy to be the head coach here. I'm proud and more proud because my heart is here. This was where everything started for me. So it's obviously it means more. It just does. Like I bleed red and blue. So, it's no better feeling than to do it where it all started for me as a 17-year-old.
What does it feel, obviously, to be able to break the 16-year drought and bring this team back to where everyone's always wanted to see, which is back in the tournament?
It's a blessing, and we just put in all the hard work, and it's finally paying off. And I think this year we have the right pieces to actually go far and make a run. So it's just a blessing. I'm just really excited and just gonna take in the moment and enjoy it.
And then your opponent will be a 14th seed, Stony Brook. Obviously, you ladies are a very high seed, number 3. But as we all know, there's always those years where upsets do happen. So what would you say is the mindset around the team being such a high seed to live up to those expectations and not be upset in the first round, as some teams are usually throughout so many years?
Yeah, the message that Coach Barnes is emphasizing is to not overlook our opponent. Just focus on them at the moment and just try to defeat them. Also, it's smart. It's a crazy year. Anything can happen, but just focus on the team at hand.
Wow. How did you stay sort of distracted today? Because you knew that at 4:00 this big announcement was going to be made, and you knew you were in, but that moment is something you hadn't experienced before. So what kind of things did you do to try to keep your mind off of that?
I guess I'll go first. Well, for me, I wasn't really trying to stay distracted. I was just excited, even from yesterday, like going to sleep and waking up, and I was just super excited because this is my 5th year and I haven't been. I always had a spring break, and this year I don't get one, and I'm super excited about it. I never wanted a spring break, and I will always be at home, and just knowing that one day I was going to be playing late in March, and now that I have the opportunity as a senior, I'm just super excited.